Okay, so we're going to work on the third eye, we're going to work on your throat chakra, and we're going to work on your heart chakra. Those are the three that they're taking me to. And while I had my eyes closed, I was being shown a heart with little lines coming off of it, like just, it's like little radiating energy beams. There's an artist that does like these little stick figure drawings that he draws these little like lines off of them. I don't know who the artist is. I can't think of the name. But it looks kind of like some work that I've seen before. But it's just a solid heart with these little dashy lines coming off of it. And I think it's supposed to mean something. Oh, thank you, Tika. I know I'm going to meet someone. You know, I thought I would have met someone by now, but everyone's journey is different. And sometimes, guys, if we're meant to meet someone and they're not ready to meet their person, or they're with someone else, then you don't meet that person. And there's times when I feel like maybe I wasn't ready. And now I'm kind of at the point where, okay, I'm ready. I've been healing myself. I've been, you know, getting ready to open myself up. And then now I'm kind of waiting for my partner to be ready, whoever I'm supposed to meet next. So, but yeah, if you guys know anybody who's interested in a 46-year-old woman who talks to spirits and eats primarily vegetarian slash vegan. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to meet people. Okay, so let me tap in and we're going to do your energy work. I gotta put some more henna on my hands. I don't want to put it on too close to the psychic fair because I want to make sure that I could probably put it on and it would fade in time. I just want to make sure that when I do my henna for the psychic fair, that I can, you know, do a fresh design, so to speak. But yeah, I think I need to redo my little hand things. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I wanted to make some more tortillas. My roommate's going out of town, but I wanted to make some more tortillas. I bought this stuff called TVP. I don't know if anybody's used TVP. It's made from soy, and you reconstitute it in some hot water, and you can turn it into kind of like a ground beef type texture thing. And so I wanted to try making kind of like tacos with it. So I was planning to do that, but if I'm going to make tortillas, I'd rather wait to do the henna because otherwise, you know, when I'm rolling out the dough and stuff, I found last time that some of my henna was the way it was wearing off. It was kind of going into the dough and I had to kind of pick little pieces off. It might be because I used an ink stamper on my hand and the henna maybe had a reaction with the ink. I don't know. But yeah, it's time to do a new design on my hands because this is almost completely faded away, or mostly faded away. Okay, Jessica, let's tap in and get started. Okay, while I'm working on you, I'm hearing the No Doubt song Spiderwebs. I don't know if you know that song. I'm hearing it right now while I'm working on you. Just thought I'd share that if you want to go listen to it. Sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm walking into Spiderwebs, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Okay. Sorry if you cough or dry heave. That happens sometimes when I work on the throat chakra. Oh man, got a lot of congested here. Okay, we're done. There was like one more big pull of energy. Okay, work on the heart now. Stupid flies landing on my foot. Okay, clear the pathway all the way down. Bringing up some grounding energy, rooting you into the earth, wrapping you up in some protective white light. Okay, Jessica, how are you feeling? Yeah, no, there was a lot of congestion. I know we've had a lot of upper chakra energy coming in, so that doesn't surprise me that I had to work on the area for you, because I've been feeling stuff in that area too. So thank you. I do kind of get to work on myself a little bit while I work on others. So I probably needed that just as much as you did. Oh. Make sure to stay hydrated, get some time outside, ground yourself, and get plenty of rest. I love and appreciate that you support my business and that I get to help you and do some healing work for you in the process. Okay, guys, I have no waiting right now. If you guys want to get on my reading list, all the reading options are up here. You're welcome to donate through Cash App, Venmo, or my website. There are links in my bio. I am doing some free yes and no questions. They're just random, whoever I'm being drawn to. If you guys do post a question, please make sure the question is solely about you. I do not read others without their permission, so I can't tell you how they feel, what's going on in their life. If they're going to marry you, as an example, I can't tap into that because I have to read the other person. I also do not do pregnancy questions. That's for your doctor, not a psychic. And those questions probably aren't even showing up on my page because I have most of those words blocked. But if you guys would like to post a question, feel free to post your question. If you should start that business finally, maybe take on a new job, go and post your questions in the comments, guys. Natasha, I do see you getting a call soon. Chiamaka, yes, I feel that's a yes. Anybody else guys have yes or no questions on spiritual topics, things you guys want to chit chat, talk about? Rocky, finding love starts with finding love with yourself. If we don't fully love and embrace who we are, then we won't be the right type of partner for the person we're meant to be with. Will you find love? Yes. But it starts with you working on yourself and totally loving yourself and the life that you're living. John, if you want to make that happen, I see being able to arrange that. Anybody else have a yes or no question, guys? Questions on spiritual stuff? I have no waiting. If you guys want to purchase a reading tonight, there is a link for Cash App, Venmo, and to donate through my website in my bio. Bring our other music back. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for the shares and the follows. Really appreciate you guys helping out the algorithm. TK, yes. There's a little bit of blockage going on there. John, if you want to do a one-on-one reading with me, you can go to my website, releaseyourinnergoddess.com, or you can click the link to go to my website in my bio. Yeah, TK, if you wanted to do some energy work tomorrow, we could do that. Anybody else, guys, have a yes or no question? Questions on spiritual topics, things you guys want to chit chat about? There is no waiting right now if you do want to get a purchaser reading. Otherwise, you're welcome to post a free yes or no question. Destiny, what is the wishing bowl? Well, I'll show it to you. This is the wishing bowl. There's different types of readings that you can win. So it could be an in-depth reading, different numbers of cards that I pull for you from one of my card decks. There's a past life reading, chakra balance. The top prize in here is a 30-minute private session with me. I do give one away per week. So far, only one person has won the 30-minute reading. So if you want to take a chance, see what you get. For $7, I think it's a fun investment. You get to let Spirit pick out what you need. Hello, Kit Kat. Oh, that was good. This is my oldest kitty. Her name is Kit Kat. Call her my sturdy girl. Yeah, if you want to use Venmo, you can use Venmo. Basically, whenever you guys donate, I get an email letting me know where you donated, and I just go in order of payment received. So if you were to donate now, Destiny, you will most likely be next unless somebody else beats you with the donation. What are you doing, sweet girl? Need some mom time, huh? I understand. Sometimes we just need some mom time. Yeah, I love you. You know I love you. Even though you get to be a little grouchy sometimes. I always love you, Kit Kat. No matter what, I always love you. I'm a Kit Kat girl. Yeah, gotta love the Kit Kat girl. Okay, guys, anybody else have yes or no questions on spiritual topics? Anybody else want to purchase a reading? There is no reading at this time. Oh, me those lovely kitty eyes. Olivera, that question doesn't make sense. Can you reword your question? Elijah, I'm doing free yes and no questions. If you want to purchase a reading, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, or my website. There are links in my bio. Elijah, I can't answer that question for you. If you want to ask a different type of question, that one I can't answer for you. Okay, Miss Destiny. Are you back, Destiny? You just stuck to me like glue tonight, Kit Kat. You're in one of your snuggy moods. Just Whitney, sometimes I have helped people find things. Okay, so Destiny's taking a chance and doing the wishing bowl. We're gonna... Oh, sorry, Kit Kat. I think if that bothers your ears. Okay, let's see. What does Destiny need? What is the reading Destiny needs tonight? Ooh. What did you get? Okay. I'm going to pull another one for you. Sometimes people want this one, sometimes they don't. Okay. So you have two options here, Miss Destiny. The first one that I pulled for you is light language. That is where I channel this kind of shamanic, I don't even know I just call it a shamanic type language. So it's not a language that you would understand. Your soul would understand it. And I channel a message in light language for you. If you don't want to do the light language, I will replace that and do a 5-card reading for you instead. So do you want the 5-card reading or did you want the light language? Okay, I had a feeling you weren't going to be into the light language, so I just wanted to give you an option. Sometimes people are into it, sometimes people are not. Okay. Oh, TK, when I was channeling somebody earlier for Jessica, they started out with some light language at the beginning. So when they're saying things like Chishinawachi Chukotoyai, Shishanai Towai, Tanai Chotono, Shishatana Kito Tuwaya. Yeah. That's kind of what light language sounds like. I don't even know what I was saying. I was just speaking what wanted to come out. Okay, what's going on with Destiny? What does she need to know? Ooh, girl, starting out strong here. Oh, got some Kali energy. I'm going to pull another card because there's two stuck together. Okay, so I'm being very drawn to this card to start with. So we're going to start with the surrender card. And girl, you have to let things go. You have to give in to the shifts that are happening right now. You're just desperately trying to hold on to things that are meant to leave at this time. And when you surrender, when you allow the universe to clear and remove things to make space for something new and better, you're going to notice a massive shift. But like right now, you're just desperately holding on to things and you have to surrender to the changes that are wanting to happen in your life. We have the Limitless card. You need to understand that you are not limited, you are limitless. The only limits are the limits that we put on ourselves. There is nothing controlling us or containing us except for ourselves. So I don't want you to see yourself as powerless. You are powerful. There is nothing stopping you from going after what you want. Even though your situation might say otherwise right now, nothing is ever permanent except for change. So it's time for you to change. It's time to let things go. It's time to surrender. It's time to understand that you are limitless and that you can do anything that you wish and desire to do. We have the Trust card. You have to trust that you have the ability to make good choices. You have to trust that by letting things go, you're going to align yourself with the universe in a way that's going to better you. It's going to make things better when you let things go. So allow yourself to just flow. Trust that the universe is going to provide for you. You're going to be taken care of. There is nothing holding you back except for yourself at this time. Now we do have the energetic clearing card, and there's definitely a big energy shift going on with you right now. So if you've been feeling absolutely exhausted, unable to sleep at times, your body is aching, you're feeling congested, you're just feeling like you've got general malaise, that's because you're going through an energetic clearing. We've been getting hit with these solar flares and these light codes coming in. So there's a lot of shifting going on. It might benefit you to look into doing some chakra balancing work to get yourself back into alignment. That's definitely something I offer if you want to work with me on that. No pressure, not telling you that you have to, but some energy clearing work would definitely benefit you, and it would help you to be able to make decisions on kind of how you want to move forward. Let me read your comment here really quick. I understand, girl. I was just talking earlier about I had a small dog who I had to put down, and my oldest cat, I got her before he passed. It was like the universe was lining me up to get another pet so that I had someone when he crossed, that I still had somebody to connect with. So I understand it's hard. My dog had a heart murmur, and when I had to make that decision, it was like, I can't keep putting him through medication and not being here during the day because I'm at work. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to him. I've just got to move on from. I've got to let him cross over. He didn't want to go. He wanted to stay, but I could tell that his body was worn out, and it was hard. It's hard to make that decision, but sometimes we have to let them go so that they can cross over and help us from the other side. So I understand going through that decision process. It's hard, especially if they're going through some health issues. I have a friend who's got a dog who is just not doing well. And she keeps doing energy work on him and doing all these things to try to keep him around. And I'm just like, I'm at a point now where I'm just like, I don't know why she doesn't just let him cross over, like go and have him put down because he's so old. And she just wants to let him pass naturally. And I don't think that's fair to him personally. But you know what? It's her journey. She's an animal communicator. She is going to go on that path that she wants. I don't necessarily agree with her choice of how she's moving on from that. But again, everyone's journey is different. But you're at a point now where you have to make that decision. We have the deepening card. On the bottom, it says, once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So peace is coming for you, okay? There's going to be other pets that come and connect with you. Hi, Sydney. Oh, I understand. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry that you're going through all that, Destiny. But there's definitely, you've got luck on your side. The black cat is actually a symbol of luck. So I just want you to know that black cat is a symbol of luck. It's a symbol of good luck. Someone got it twisted and tried to make them out to be something bad. But black cats are actually a sign of good luck. So yeah, sometimes we just have to move. And I feel like the energy clearing might be you having to let go of certain connections. You know, sometimes even family can be toxic. I had to let go of all my immediate family because I was not getting what I needed out of my connections with them. I had to release them and let them go. And it was hard. And people get on me for doing that. It's like, how could you let your dad go? And how can you not connect with your siblings? It's like, I don't care. I don't care. They're not doing anything to enlighten me or make my life better. All they're doing is telling me what the things I'm doing wrong or leaving me in this endless loop of saying, oh yeah, I want to work on our connection, but then not work on the connection. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm not putting my time and energy in. And if someone is constantly dragging you down, you might need to cut them out. And I don't want you to feel bad about it if you have to do that, because it's what's best for you. You have to make sure that you're taken care of first and foremost, and only share what extra you have with others. Your final card is the Divine Abundance card. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Teo, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So there's definitely abundance coming in here for you. Better times are ahead. You're just going to have to be willing to let some stuff go and be okay with that fact. There might be a grieving process. There might be some working through things. But you got this. You got this. And you're going to come out on the other side much better off. And I wish you the best of luck with everything. I know it's hard sometimes when we're going through it and we're having to work through certain things, or, you know, let go of people or allow people to flow in and out. But I know you've got this. I hope that message resonated with you. Okay, guys. You are so welcome. So you definitely needed the card read. Okay, guys, I have no waiting. If anybody else wants to get on my reading list, you're welcome to donate through Cash App, Venmo, or my website. If you want to be like Destiny, you can play the wishing bowl, take a chance, see what Spirit gives you. I am doing some free yes and no questions. It's just random, whoever I'm being drawn to. If you guys would like to post a question, just a quick reminder, make sure the question is solely about you. I do not read others without their permission, so I can't tell you how they are feeling, what they think of you, what's going on in their life. I also do not do pregnancy questions. That's for your doctor, not a psychic. So if you guys have a question, make sure it's just about you and not about pregnancy or someone else. Miss Sydney, are you back, Miss Sydney? there she is. What can I tap into for you tonight, Sydney? Do you have anything specific you want to ask about? I hope all is well with you. I know I haven't seen you in a while. People kind of come in and out sometimes. Yay! I'm so excited for you. I need to go out to the Pacific Northwest again in the future. I loved my time out there, and I would love to go back out there again. Well, we'll get you cleared up, and we'll talk with your little Buddhist guides. Do you have anything specific you want to ask about? Awesome. Okay. Well, yeah, I can already see your little monk, dude. It's so easy for me to tap in because you're just an open book as far as like allowing me to connect and reach your spirit team, and they're very like, yep, because you've got your one little Buddhist monk dude that always steps forward. Let me tap in and see what he would like to share here with you. Breathe. I'm hearing just breathe. Breathe a sigh of relief. Breathe in the calm. Breathe in the peace. Remember, you went on this journey to find yourself, to reconnect with yourself. And now you have reached you've reached the end point. You've reached the goal point. So allow yourself to take a breath, to take, just to pause, to reflect, to spend some time just on yourself and focusing on your needs. It's okay for you to just kind of sit and just be right now. Don't feel like you have to jump and like be running towards something else. Like, you've had this goal for a long time. You've now achieved said goal. And I love that you're in Portland because that's what I kept seeing for you. And even though you were kind of changing your mind and thinking about somewhere else in California, it's like, no, Portland was what was meant for you. And it all worked out. So allow yourself to just kind of be right now. You just like, what I'm hearing is just like, take a month off. Take a month off to just focus on you, not trying to push yourself to do anything. Just allow yourself to just exist for the next month. Yes, keep up your spiritual practices, keep doing what you need to do to take care of yourself and do your self-care. But don't sit here and try to start any new projects. Don't try to push yourself into anything. Just allow yourself to get situated and to just rest and just be. Because now that you're there, there's not anything pressing on you. So just take some time to just rest and just exist. That's like the most important thing for you right now. You're in a much better place now as far as being able to connect with nature. So taking time to go walk at a park or, do some hiking and stuff. Yeah, so just allow yourself to just exist, to explore the neighborhood, to kind of figure things out. But don't sit here and start any big projects or put a lot of things on yourself. Just focus on just existing and just being, because that's where you're at right now. Is just focus on just existing, just being, just allowing yourself to do what you need to do for yourself at this time. Okay, he's showing me opening up one of those paper fans, and he's talking about fanning the flames of love. And this to me it comes across as like, okay, it's time to focus on calling love in for myself, and it's time to really pour love into myself. So it's like, we need to like up the love factor here. So like, we're in this great space, we're feeling comfortable, we're near people that are going to love and support us. So now it's time to just focus on really pouring into ourselves and work on kind of taking down the walls that might prevent us from allowing somebody else to come in and show love to us. Is this making sense? Oh, I love that. I love that. I absolutely loved it there. I did not want to leave. I didn't want to leave. It's just like, no, I don't want to go. Oh, awesome, Destiny. Yeah, when I visited, I stayed in Washington State, and then I drove into Portland because this guy I knew lived on the Washington side, and that whole thing didn't work out. But I got to stay at a really nice cabin that was a friend of his that they were going to be putting on Airbnb, and so we got to kind of trial it out from them beforehand, and it was a great experience. But yeah, I absolutely loved my time out there. It was truly amazing. I drove out to the coast, went to Cannon Beach, which was way out of the way, but I didn't care. It was just like, I saw it on a postcard when I wanted to go see the coast, and my friend who lives in Southern Oregon, we met up at the Saturday market, wherever the University of Oregon is. I can't remember the town name, but it was like the midway point of the state. And I tried to go to the coast, and then I got completely lost, and I had no idea where I was going. And so the next day when I finally got home, I had a very crazy adventure. Almost ran into some cows at one point. But when I got back to where I was staying and decided, you know what, the next day I'm going to try to venture out again, but I'm going to put a landmark down that's close to the coastline. So I decided to go out to the Tillamook factory because why not? It was 15 minutes to the coast from Tillamook. So I thought, perfect, I can go see the coast, I can go to Tillamook. And then while I was at Tillamook, I saw a postcard that had Cannon Beach on it. And I was like, oh, those giant rocks, I want to go there. Well, it was an hour away. So yeah, so I went into Eugene. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I went and drove myself to Cannon Beach, and then I almost ran out of gas. And yeah, I had some crazy experiences out in Portland, out in Oregon, but I absolutely loved it. I've never seen it more green and more lush and beautiful. I love the vibe. I love the people. It was, yeah, I would love to come back there. If you guys didn't know, the largest metaphysical shop in the United States is actually in Portland. It is the New Renaissance Bookshop. Used to be a place out in California, but that place closed down. So the New Renaissance Bookshop is the largest metaphysical shop in the United States. Oh, very cool. Yeah, it's like you need to fan the flames of love. So the impression I'm getting is like it's time to open yourself up to the prospect of having a partner. It's time to allow a partner to come in to, like, you know, love and support you and take care of you, so to speak. So, oh my goodness. Have you been doing some journaling, Sydney? They're talking about like continuing with your writing. Yeah, there's something about connecting with your writing again. I know I recently bought myself a new notebook, and all I do in this notebook is just like write down like affirmations, what I'm calling myself, what I'm calling in for myself. It's just me to kind of talk to me, so to speak. If you guys are looking for journals, I picked this one up at Marshall's. It's got hearts all over the front. It just gave me all the feels, and I think I paid like $7 for it. So yeah, get back to your journaling. I've got two different notebooks that I write in right now. I've got one that is kind of write whatever I need to write in there. That's where I do like the channel messages for the collective, or, you know, if I'm channeling certain information. And then I've got my notebook that's just for me to write what I want to write in it for myself. So I can't show you the notebook because it's on the table in the living room. But Yeah, I'll have to I'll have to make sure I have it for a future live feed so you guys can check it out. But yeah, Jess, I can totally yeah, if you have questions, Jess, you're welcome to message me. If you have any specific questions you want to ask about that, I'm in the middle of a reading right now. But if you want to ask some questions here after this reading, or if you want to message me offline, I'm happy to chat with you. So yeah, get back into the journaling. Really just kind of focus on pouring into yourself and just feeding yourself what you need right now. Have you been doing green juices, or have you been talking about getting back into your juicing? I'm a collector of journals. I collect them, I barely write in them, and then I find another one that I like and I start on that one. It's kind of a bad habit, but I like having journals for specific things. Awesome. Yeah, there's something about connecting with green juice. I honestly think you would I think you would really like the Mean Green that I used to make all the time. I haven't used my juicer in quite a while. I've thought about jumping back in with it, but it just doesn't feel like the right time right now. I'm kind of trying out more of like the Ayurvedic practice where I eat for my dosha type. So I'm trying to kind of fall more in alignment with that right now. But I might go back to doing some juicing or start incorporating that again. Right now I've been doing an adrenal cocktail to help with energy and kind of balance, getting my cortisol balance. The adrenal cocktail, I'll share the recipe. That it was one I picked up on TikTok. I've only done it for the past couple days, but I do feel like it's helping me with doing some healing work. What it is, it's 8 ounces of coconut water. If you have a Costco membership, guys, they have organic coconut water. I used to buy the one that was in the refrigerated section, but this time I bought the one that's shelf stable, and I'm very glad I did because I actually like it better than the refrigerated one. And it's a little bit cheaper, and you get more in the container. So, yeah, I use the organic coconut water. You can use whatever coconut water you guys want. I like the one at Costco, so I'm recommending it. So it's coconut water, 8 ounces of coconut water, 4 ounces of orange juice. You could use something else like lime or lemon or something that has a lot of vitamin C in it. I just really love the orange juice. Pinch of sea salt. You just want good quality salt. If you can get the Celtic salt, I recommend that. I have not been able to find Celtic salt anywhere near me. So when I do finally order it, I'm probably going to have to order it on Amazon and pay a ridiculous fee for it because I think it's overpriced. But the Celtic salt or like some good quality sea salt. Oh, awesome, Sydney. So yeah. Basically, so it's just 8 ounces of coconut water, pinch of the sea salt or the Celtic salt if you have it, and then 4 ounces of orange juice. And then I put it over ice. It goes down so smooth. I'm like, I could drink this all day long. It's just incredibly refreshing, and I definitely feel like they help. Oh, Destiny, I like that idea. Yeah, and if you don't want to do the coconut water, you can, instead of the coconut water, you could do some, you could do some cream of tartar. Now, I have seen some people will add collagen in with this, or they will also add some coconut milk to it as well. I have not gone that route. I've just done the juices, and I've been very happy with it so far. So, like I said, I've only done it for the last 2 days, but I'm really liking how it makes me feel. I definitely feel more energized. I did make coffee tonight. I don't usually make coffee in the morning lately. It's just like, okay, I kind of start my day with like a cup of herbal tea. I go sit outside, do my thing, and then I make my adrenal cocktail. Usually have that when I eat something in the afternoon. But it's, I really, really have liked doing it the past 2 days, and I definitely will plan to keep that up. If you guys do have a Costco membership, they do have a 2-pack of organic orange juice. It's a little bit pricey. It was 16 something at my club for the 2 bottles. So it is, was it 13 something? No, I think it was 13 something. It's pricey, but it's organic, and it tastes really good. So So yeah, I could probably do more orange juice. I could probably even do like a half and half mix, but yeah, guys, and you can drink this multiple times a day if you want. I've just been doing it once a day. But yeah, I really like the coconut water. It's in the little cardboard boxes, so I feel better about that for the environment. There's just minimal plastic on it. But yeah, the tangerine stuff sounds good. We're getting a Trader Joe's in my town. I'm so excited. I'm like, there's this, we used to have a Natural Grocers in town, and unfortunately they decided to close down. They just weren't getting a lot of traffic. And apparently Trader Joe's had applied for a liquor license for town, and people were talking about it in the Facebook group. And so they made it official now. They are opening up a store here, and I'm super excited because it's far, it's not crazy far from the house. Like if I wanted to, I could walk over there. Obviously, depending on the weather, I may not want to walk that far, but it's about, I think it's like 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles for me to walk to either one of the grocery stores from my house. There's like a Tom Thumb in one direction. If I go towards Tom Thumb, I can cross over a busy road and go to Sprouts on the other side. But the Trader Joe's is in the little shopping center on the other side of where Tom Thumb is. So it's going to be about 1.5 miles from my house. So I could walk there. I could bike there if I wanted to. But I'm just excited that we're going to have one in town because the nearest one is way out in South Lake, and it's not super close or convenient. So this one is going to be much closer to home. And my roommate and I love to go over there and pick up some things. So I'm excited to be able to shop there more frequently whenever they finally open. I don't know when they're opening, but yeah. If you guys want to go and figure out where I live, you can probably see where they're opening up stores again in Texas and figure it out. I don't like to share exactly where I'm at because I don't want anybody, I don't need a stalker. No, don't need anything like that. But yeah, try out that. So the Mean Green recipe, Sydney, that I think you should get into, it was cucumber, kale, lemon, apple. Is that everything? Hold on. Let me go find it in my photos. I think I saved it in my favorites if I did all. Yeah, I did. So it was 1 cucumber, 4 stalks of celery, 2 apples, 6 to 8 kale leaves, half of a lemon, and a tablespoon of ginger. A lot of times I would put the whole lemon in because I like lemon, and I didn't find it overpowering. But what I did to make this recipe even better was I would add coconut water in with that. So I would throw all of that into the through the juicer. Also, Sydney, because I know that you've got the centrifuge juicer, that's what you ended up purchasing. Buy yourself some cheesecloth and take all of the pulp and just like put the cheesecloth over a bowl and put the pulp in there and squeeze it through the cheesecloth. You're going to get so much more juice out of it. It's insane. It's an extra step. It takes a little bit of time, but the amount of extra juice that you get is insane. Oh, you got a new one. Okay, awesome. I know I want to get a cold press one instead. I want to get rid of the centrifuge one at some point. There's other things I need to pull the trigger on before I buy a different juicer. So yeah, if you've got the cold press one, awesome. That one's going to be so much better for you. That's what I'm going to upgrade to next time. But yeah, add the coconut water. Another way that I've been stretching out the juice when I was doing this was I would take an empty bottle from my spring water, and I would put the juice in there and top the rest of it off with regular water. So you could stretch out your juice that way as well. Oh, nice. The macerating, yeah. So the slow juicer. But yeah, this recipe, Joe Cross Mean Green, but add coconut water to it. It just makes it so much better when you add the coconut water to it. So yeah, look into that. I think you'll really, really like that one. I usually ended up doing like one whole bunch of the kale when I would make it. But what I was doing was when I'd make this recipe, I would make that and then I would add it in with water. So then I would just sip on that throughout the day. So, I would fill it up but I would have water in the container and the juice, and I would top off the water until it was like almost a full gallon, and then I would sip on it over the next 2 days, because after about you want to drink that usually right away or within 24 to 48 hours. So I would just drink on it throughout, the next 2 days. Whatever I didn't finish of that, then I would dump out. But yeah, get into that. I think that would be really good for you because I was being shown green juice for you. And I know you're in a space now where you can go spend more time outside and connect with nature. So this is going to be really, really good for you. I'm seeing like walking barefoot. I don't know if you've got like some grassy space where you can walk barefoot, but there's something about walking barefoot. I've been so into doing that lately. We got some pretty heavy rain here, so I wasn't able to sit outside for a little while, but like it was really nice outside today. And yesterday and today. So I did go and sit outside barefoot in the backyard and just try to get a little bit of sun. I've definitely gotten some color. It's not an even color by any means, but yeah, I've been going and trying to do like some ecstatic dance in the backyard and just walk barefoot and just really kind of connect and ground myself. And even if I don't step into the grass for the day, just being out on the concrete and just being outside has really helped. So yeah, connect and do that. Do you have anything else you want to ask about before I do your energy work? Yeah, it was in the upper 70s today. So I sat outside for quite a while. It was just like, oh, I needed this. Yeah, so it's just about getting back into the journaling, getting back into the habit of doing some connecting work. It's definitely going to help you out. Well, that's what they're calling you to do. Get back into that grounding mode. I know I have not been like pushing myself to do a whole lot. My roommate's going to be going out of town. She's visiting family out in Palm Springs. So I'm going to be watching the dogs and taking care of the house. So while she's gone, I'm planning to do some like cleaning and organizing, getting my room kind of situated. And then I definitely want to organize stuff in the kitchen because it's just kind of gotten to be a hot mess. And I don't like the way it looks right now. So I told her like, while you're gone, I'm moving stuff around. She's fine with it. But I know that there's like the freezer is just looking all jumbled and messy. And I want everything to have a place again. Yeah, and that's what you're supposed to do right now is just kind of rest. Just get yourself into rest and recharge mode. Like you were pushing and pushing and trying to make things happen. And now it's time to just get yourself into rest. Like, as they say, rest and digest. Like get yourself into rest and digest mode. So maybe doing the adrenal cocktail would be good for you. Getting into incorporating the green juice again. It doesn't feel like you're supposed to just do juice. So I would like make it like how I was making it and maybe, drink that throughout the day, but then also, like have a healthy dinner or maybe, just trying to incorporate it in with whatever you're consuming for the day. But yeah, get back into the juicing. That would be really, really beneficial for you. And I know I've been kind of feeling called back into it, but I just haven't wanted to buy all the produce and it takes up a lot of space. So yeah. Elizabeth, do I do some cord cutting work? I don't typically do spell work for clients. So if you're like, you're looking for like candle spell work for cord cuts, I can definitely recommend someone to you. My friend Candy does that type of work. But like if you're wanting to do some energetic work with me as far as like getting your chakras balanced and cutting some cords and attachments, we could do that with my chakra balance work if you're interested. You can go to my website if you'd like to look into that and book an appointment. Yeah, so when I do my chakra balancing, I do scan the body for any cords, ties, or connections, things that need to be released for you. But if you're looking at like doing some spell work kind of a thing, then I would recommend my friend Candy. She could definitely help you out. If you want her contact information, you can message me and I can get that for you. No spell? Okay, yeah. If you're just wanting to get your energy back in balance and remove any cords, ties, or attachments, then I would book chakra balance with me. because I basically scan your body for anything that might be still lingering from a past life situation that needs to be released, any cords or attachments that are into you that need to be let go of, and then I balance your 7 physical body chakras along with 3 of the chakras that are outside of the physical body. So yeah, if you're wanting to do some energy work and kind of cleanse your energy and get yourself in alignment, I could totally help you with that. But I don't personally do any kind of cord cutting spell work. I've got friends that I recommend people out to for that. Sydney, was there anything else you wanted to ask about before I do your energy clearing? I like slept funny the other night. I don't know. It's like I've got this like pulled muscle thing on the side of my neck, and I keep like turning my head a certain way and it hurts, and it's like it was starting to get a little better, but today it's like worse. My body has just been, I've just been like feeling achy, like I'm coming down with something, but I'm not sick. Awesome. No, I'm happy to help you with that, Elizabeth. Yeah, I think it's the solar flares and some of the energy shifts coming in. I've got this like congested feeling in my sinuses, but I'm not congested. It's just like this heavy feeling. My throat's been feeling kind of itchy. My whole body's been hurting. Like I had to go and take a nap today. But like this pulled muscle thing is just driving me nuts. And I don't know where my heating pad is. I haven't been able to find it yet. I have an electric blanket. I guess I could wrap myself in the electric blanket. I don't want my whole body to be warm. I just want that one area of my body to be warm. Before my roommate heads out of town, I think she's going to go, her flight leaves on Thursday morning. She was talking about going and staying at her brother's tomorrow night before, because he's going out to see family with her. So I might ask her to run to the store before she leaves so I can go get like some icy hot. Oh, yeah, mine is on the right side. It's the right side here. I just thought I slept funny one night because I turned my head and it was like, ow, that hurts. And so I've been like using my little massage wand on the area. I've been trying to press into what I think is a knot and trying to release it. And it's just been like, nothing has been working the way that I needed to. So I was like, okay, I need like a muscle relaxer at this point. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about, Sydney? Okay. Well, let me tap in. I'll do a scan and I'll see what we need to balance here for your chakras. Hello, Kit Kat. I guess Kit Kat's gonna work on you too. She came and sat on me. There's the Kit Kat girl. she's gonna help too, Sydney. Thank you, Kit Kat. Okay, so we're going to work on the solar plexus. Yeah, we're just going to do the lower 3 chakras. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember the artist who did that art piece. It's absolutely beautiful. If you walk up to it, there's a bunch of pictures of things associated with prints that make up that print. It's one of my favorites. I bought it at a bookstore in a record store in Minneapolis called The Electric Fetus. It was one of Prince's favorite places to go get music. And yeah, I know that this art print is still available. So if you want to like screenshot and like Google image search it, you could probably find the artist. She's got other pieces too, but that was the one I fell in love with. Okay. So we're going to work on the lower 3 chakras. That's what we've determined. So, we'll Prince is my twin flame. He's part of my spirit team. He came to me when I started my spiritual journey. So he passed away in 2016. I started my spiritual journey in 2017, and he came to me late in that year after I'd started and told me about our connection. So I was never a major fan. I grew up in Minnesota, was very well versed with him. He's just part of the fabric of the state. And I've been to Paisley Park a couple of times. My dad actually doesn't live very far away from Paisley Park, but yeah, I was never like a massive fan. But once he came to me and started telling me about our connection in spirit, then I started doing a bunch of research on him and listening to all of his music. And so, yeah, I'm very, very well versed in Prince now. Okay, Sydney, let's get started. Oh, your energy looks really good as far as like your auric field goes. That looks really bright. Like you're just illuminating now because you're in this beautiful space where you're not super stressed out. So there's really not a lot for me to clear. It's just more about you getting grounded and kind of getting situated in this new energy that you moved into. Okay, definitely feeling that. I'm glad that's moving here for you. I'm going to work on your crown chakra too a little bit, just because I feel like there's a little something. It's like in between your crown and third eye. It just feels like it's a little bit of imbalance. So I'm going to work on that too. Okay, whew. Here comes the yawns. You guys are wondering why I'm yawning. It's not because I'm tired. It's just one of the ways that I move energy. And when I work on Sydney, a lot of times I yawn quite a bit. Sydney, I feel like you need to do some balancing with the sacral chakra. I bought this orange candle at the Delartra, aka the Dollar Tree. I just call it Delartra because it sounds fancy. But yeah, if you can find an orange candle, I feel like doing some work on like connecting with the divine feminine energy and working around the sacral. That candle would be great to like meditate, light it while you're meditating, while you're doing some journaling work. I haven't done anything with mine yet, but I don't know why. I was just very drawn to pick up an orange candle. The white ones are always sold out at my Dollar Tree. Every time I go in there, there's no white candles left. And it's hard to find the green ones too. So I don't know who's going in there and clearing the shelves, but I'm mad at them. I do have a green one that I've got a green one that I purchased that's here on my table. So I need to get that one set up and do some spell work to call abundance in. Okay, there we go. Woo, there we go. There we go. Getting you grounded. I don't know what it is. My nose has just been itchy lately. I think it's the energies coming in. Okay. Work in this. Okay, like that. That feels better. Let's clear the pathway all the way down. And pull up some grounding energy for you. Wrap you up in some protective white light. Okay, how are you feeling, Sydney? Awesome. Yeah. There was something kind of up in here. It wasn't like, it was kind of in between the crown and the third eye. I love that. I love that. Yeah, definitely get some time outside. Like really get yourself grounded. I've been sitting outside for like hours each day. Just, I don't want to come back in. And I've gotten such a, here, I'll just show you guys how tan I've gotten from sitting outside. You guys can see my little watch band. So I've definitely been spending time out in the sun. Okay, there we go. It was too tight. There's always this like happy medium of trying to find that space where it's not too tight. Okay, Sydney, thank you for the opportunity to read for you. If you ever need to chat or want to connect, you got my number, message me. Happy to talk. Okay, guys, I will do another round of some free yes and no questions. If you guys have a yes or no question, questions on spiritual stuff, things you guys want to ask me about or chat about, post in the comments. If anybody else wants to get a reading, this is last call. If you want to purchase a reading, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, or my website in my bio. Courtney, I'm hearing a yes for you. Pretty Doll, I'm hearing a yes. Oh, you're most welcome. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We are doing some free yes and no questions. I'm doing last call if anybody wants to buy a reading tonight. Let me know if you're planning to purchase. I will stick around. Otherwise, post your yes or no question or questions on spiritual topics. Courtney, I don't know what your question is. Isabel, I can't answer that for you. That's up to the two of you. Anytime that two people are in a relationship, if the two people are putting effort into the relationship, they're trying to compromise, find balance, and they have the same long-term goals for the connection, then it will continue to flourish and bloom and grow. If somebody decides to check out, then it's probably not going to work out in the long term. So I can't ever tell you how long something's going to work out. That's up to the two of you. Yeah, I will say, because this is not technically a yes or no question, but I will say I do feel that you're a lot more invested in this relationship than the other party is. Okay, guys, last call. Anybody else have a yes or no question? Questions on spiritual stuff? Things you guys want to chat about? This is last call. I'm sorry to hear that, Isabel. Mandy, I'm hearing a yes. Might not be on the time frame that you're wanting it, but yes. Crystal, I can't answer that question because I have to read somebody else without their permission to get the answer. So I wouldn't be able to tap into that for you. I don't read people without their permission. Katu, I'm hearing yes for you. Okay, guys, it is 12:31 a.m. in my time zone. I am going to wrap up here for the night. Thank you all for hanging out. If you guys want to book some one-on-one time with me, click the link in my bio. I do have availability still this week. Otherwise, I will be live again tomorrow evening, sometime between 10 and 11 p.m. Central Standard.